is open. That was a feat. So we have inside a, wow, it's a blast from the past, a mini USB, not a micro, mini USB, and we have the scanner here, and pull this apart. See what's inside here. Some instructions. Great. Okay. So, excuse me. It's German. Diagnostic cable, LCD screen, IM button. Okay. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory here. We have a USB port here. Connects the USB cable to PC for device upgrade. Tool can be upgraded via USB cable. Make sure the computer has an internet connection. Go to x431.com/CR529 and download the update tool to computer, decompress and install it on computer compatible with Windows. That sucks, I do not have Windows. After installation, connect the end of the USB cable, blah, blah, blah. You can read this yourself when you get it. The important part here is diagnostics. Preparation, turn on the vehicle, turn on the ignition. Vehicle battery voltage range should be between 9 to 18. Throttle should be in a closed position. Locate the DLC socket. What DLC stands for diagnostic link connector. Usually located 12 inches from the center of the steering wheel, under or around the driver's side for most vehicles. Blah, blah, blah. So you get the point with this. We're gonna go out and we're gonna plug it in. We're gonna see how this goes. All right, back to the review. So my vehicle is nice and messy the way I like it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna find this port. So the cord here, I like that it's got this cap on there. Let's take that off. And I guess to make this a little easier, I'm gonna take this cover. This is the fuse box cover. It's pretty large. This is a Honda Element. You don't need to take this off in order to find this, but it kind of gives you a better idea of how to, because if you can look in here and you can see the fuse box, the port is actually very close to it. It's right here. Can you see it? Let's see if I can turn some light on here. I guess not. Anyway, so the port's gonna be right there. It's not particularly important that you know this information because this isn't your vehicle, but for most vehicles, if you're sitting in the driver's seat, you can take this port, and just run your hand down here, kind of feel around in this area, and you'll feel it. So plug it on in. Let's see the device do its thing. Launch. Okay, that screen looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get some glare off of there. Right, okay, so it says has some options here in the menu. You've got directional keys here, so you can choose the different settings that you're trying to run on here. Let's go to diagnose. Sorry for all the noise. Busy street here. Hopefully you can hear me. I have a lot of jackasses with really loud vehicles here. They usually peel out on the corner. I'm surprised that guy doesn't. He usually does. All right, here we go. Diagnose. Entering system. I hope it doesn't find anything embarrassing, like if my vehicle has chlamydia or something. Now I'm going to mention that the instructions really kind of stop with plugging this thing and using it. And I can't tell you how to use this thing. I want you to learn how to do it on your own. But I am going to finish this review by saying, you know, the diagnosis worked. I'm getting the same readings that a mechanic friend of mine had on my vehicle just a couple days ago. Same stuff. Gives you the option to erase it if you want to erase it. Whatever this. Readiness, some data, whatever. Anyway, like I said, I can't tell you how to use this thing because I don't know particularly how to. So if I were to give you the very little knowledge I do know of it, there's a good chance that I wouldn't explain it right and it would be incorrect. So please look into it yourself. This thing seems pretty good. I mean, it's a little lighter weight than some of the other ones that I've held on to or ones that I've borrowed. but not by much. I mean, it feels relatively the same. The buttons feel good, and I say, man, this screen is pretty vivid. It's pretty easy to read. It's middle of the day right now. You can see all these reflections on it, but I'm into it. I like it. Thanks a lot for watching this. If you liked this review, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you did not like this review, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next one. Have a good one.